Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform. Thank you so much for joining us on this very program. We appreciate every one of you that is connecting to us on this very platform. Thank you for being part of the platform. We encourage you to continue to support us the best way you can. If you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you so that they can join us in spreading this very gospel. We must engage in radical evangelism to make sure that our voice is being heard across the world. This platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring updates that is coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile. A platform where we bring updates on the restoration of independent state of Biafra. A platform where we bring updates on things that are happening in Biafran territory, the war that Nigeria have declared in Biafran territory that they are hiding. We expose it in this platform and we tell you the new things that are happening. Wonderful and beautiful people of Biafra, I appreciate every one of you that have joined us on this platform. And today we are here once again doing the needful. Fellow Biafrans, a lot is happening as the Biafra is preparing to exit Nigeria. As the preparation is ongoing, Biafrans are doing everything possible. The Biafra Republic of Exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Ekpa, is shaking the table, and the zoo is not finding it funny. They're not finding it funny. They are confused. They don't know where to start or where to lay their hand. That is why today, those that call themselves one Nigerians are dancing from pillar to pole, including those who claim to be untouchable. They are all now crying. They can no longer hide their tears. They can't hide their tears. They are sharing tears, including those who are the chief of the monopoly, those who have contributed in one way or the other to enslave the people, to monopolize everything and make themselves rich. Today, they are even crying. It is so sad that even the rich cry. We have always said it, that injustice against one is injustice against all. While you were perpetrating your injustice against others, you thought it wouldn't get to you. But today, even for the fact that you have stolen a lot from the people, and today you are being denied some little things from your own fellow greedy politician, and you are feeling bad. You are feeling bad. And I'm going to read from the statement our Prime Minister wrote on the Twitter. He said, "We told them, by the time we finish with economy strangulation, you will cry. This is the first time the monopoly is running up and down. He destroyed Ibeto and others. We are still pressing the neck." Exactly. This is a man that destroyed other people's business. All of a sudden today, he is one crying around and expecting people to show him mercy and to show pity. Let us hear his cry. Let us see.
Another complaint that I had, which I think the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker also raised with me, say, okay, why did we drop the price of diesel when we started? We drop it from, is it the bad quality we are producing or what? I said that no. Even at the 650 ppm and 700 ppm that we are producing was a better quality than what was imported. And I'm sure, Your Excellency, sir, most of you have problems with their vehicles. Either you have had or you are still having problems with their vehicles. It's because of the bad fuel that we're importing into the country. I still stand by what I said. Go to filling stations, you can pick up and you can check the quality. That's the only way. But all this one, somebody will bring in a sheaf and say that, yes, this is the quality. Bring in fake certificate. This one, when we go ahead, we will say more. We will say more in the sense that, we know where they blend this in. Some of the terminals, some of the NNPC people, and some, traders have opened a blending plant somewhere off Malta. We all know these areas. We know what they are doing. It's not that we don't know. And really, like what I said, I've been fighting all my life. Somebody now said, okay, Mr. Rangote, I heard that, some people came to your hotel to ask of your name, and you don't know who they are. You say, yes, they did. But look, I am a very, very fearless person. I believe so much in God, and I don't fear anybody. They can do whatever that they want, and I am not scared. I will fight head on. It's not a question of this, so they can do whatever that they like.
You have heard from the man himself, Dangote. You can see him crying. You can see him complaining. This is a man that knocked people out of their business, more especially Ibeto. And so many of them who he pushed out of business and monopolized everything. He has been enjoying the favor of the Zoological Republic for a very long time. Finally, a greedy man like himself have come to power. And all of a sudden, we are hearing complaints. But when there was injustice against other people, he never cared. When there was injustice, you never heard his voice. He was moving about claiming to be the richest man in the whole of Africa. Today, you see him complaining. You see him complaining because someone else is there, a greedy person like himself. And let me tell you, it is not going to end there. This is the time to remind them of all the evil they have been doing against the Biafran people, and that their evil is going to find them out. Fellow Biafran that are watching, our Prime Minister just reminded us of another important scenario that happened in the zoo. There was an important thing that happened in the zoo that we have forgotten. For those who want to go and protest, all those people who are talking about protests, who are getting up and tying their bed, they want to protest, they want to do that, they want to do that. Our Prime Minister has just reminded us. Remember, there were some people that came out who claimed to be pastors and reverends and bishops who went and wore the bishop uniform in order to promote this evil agenda that is killing them today. They came and they claimed to be Christians. They came and they denigrated Christianity. They destroyed Christianity. People who has nothing to do with Christianity, wearing robes of pastors and reverends, and they came out in order to support this evil that is happening today. Our Prime Minister just brought it back. That these people who are also calling for protest, they should go after them. Look for them. You know them. Their pictures are out there. Search for them. Go to their houses. Go to their offices. Go and fetch them out. They are the people you have to bring down first. When you bring them down, then you start from there. A very good idea. And I'm going to read directly from the message of our Prime Minister what he said. I want to read it the way our Prime Minister wrote it. He said, the people you should deal with in your various community are these criminals who were hired by the drug lord to ridicule Christianity. These criminals who pretended to be priests. You can't allow these criminals to walk on your street freely. None of them were priests. Yet all of you see nothing wrong when the terrorists Tinubu hired them. A very strong word. And they have forgotten it. That is the Nigeria for you. Each time they perpetrate their evil, within the next few minutes they forget it and they move on. It doesn't really matter. But we are here to remind them. We are here to remind them because the internet never forgets, and we ourselves will never forget. We will always remind them every evil that they have perpetrated. And our Prime Minister is making this clear. Our target is before our convention starts in November 2024. Let everything crash. Everything is going to crash. Before our convention starts in November 2024, let everything crash. That is the target of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And it's going to happen by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama. It is going to happen. As we speak, there is a news coming out and it says the price of beans, tomato, yam, potato, rice by over 250% in just 1 year. 250% rise in foodstuff in just 1 year. And our Prime Minister have told Biafrans to stay strong. It is not going to be for too long. Our Prime Minister is encouraging all Biafrans, call on all Biafrans to stand strong wherever you are. Chukwu Kabiama will never leave us. We have been through this road before. And we are going to survive it. No matter how it is, we are going to come out stronger. Stronger than ever. We are going to come out stronger. So every Biafran, wherever you are, you must be strong and focused. My fellow Biafrans, the restoration of the independent state of Biafra is the only solution and the only way. That is what we are looking up to. And it is going to happen as soon as possible. But before we go today on this program, I want to share with you one of the statements of our Prime Minister in his town hall meeting for you to understand that there is no going back. Let us watch and hear from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Exile, Ekpa, what he has to say. Let's watch.
My fellow Biafrans, I welcome all of you this evening to France on this France town hall meeting and the France tour. A lot is going on in our land, and of course, we have to defend ourselves any day, anytime. Nigeria terrorist government have come with a lot of propaganda. When you demonstrate that you are ready to fight for your freedom, they profile you. They call you criminals, they call you terrorists, they call you all manner of names. The reason for that is to demoralize you. And we must not fall for that. My fellow Biafrans, I call on you this evening, do not allow the names they call you today to demoralize you. We're remembering what Nigeria did to over 3 million Biafra children through starvation. Yet, the world, as at then, wanted us to move on. 50 years later, after recounting the numbers of Biafrans that died or should have been avoided, we are all here today for not just a revenge, but to finish what our fathers started. And of course, the most important of it all is to destroy Nigeria, the evil Nigeria entity, to destroy it. Nigeria is a terrorist state, and after destroying it, we will liberate our people through a process that has begun. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace, stability in our region. It will also end the upsurge of terrorists and piracy in the Gulf of Coast of Guinea, and of course beyond. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace and stability. Do not let the corrupt and criminal politicians to deceive you into believing supporting your own freedom is a crime, irrespective of our approach to restoring Biafra. I want to remind all of us, in 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe, both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and their criminals will be calling us terrorists? Don't fall for it. The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development in the case of India and Pakistan. Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, each of these separation has led to the upsurge of economic and development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans? Whenever we say we are fed up of Nigeria. In Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity, in Nigeria, where you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality and setup, we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separate state, and of course for independent state for Biafra. Apart from the killings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and goes their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on and on and on. And when they want to tell you about Africa, they use Sudan to give you example. Biafra can never be Sudan. Biafrans are scattered all over the world, developing their countries of residence, making impact in governance and policy making. Sudan was never like that. Apart from that, we have a history. Democracy started from Biafra, and Nigeria continued to suppress us, enslave us, subjugate us into what we are today, destroying our sensibility and our sense of reasoning. Nigeria continued to enslave our people, enslave our future, and our progress. Today, in the same Nigeria, when the Biafra people try to rise through their business enterprises, Nigeria's system will destroy it. They destroy it in Lagos, they destroy it in Kano, they destroy it in Kaduna, they destroy it in different parts of Nigeria. And in a system like that, you will all be diminishing until they wipe us in the surface of the earth. The only way to preserve our culture, value system, and save our life from extinction is a complete separate state. Exit from Nigeria, which the process has begun. My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans, we don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafran has been killed, will start from Lagos and Abuja. We will weaponize every protesters that cares to carry arms for self-defense. I rest my case. This is a warning to those threatening Biafrans as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafran is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and tagging P2B into this protest, we will do wonders.